Okay, guys, let's talk about the chapter on Saito in my book, The Essential Guide to Blockchain Platforms. Let's just share my screen and off we go. So, Saito. So, unlike other blockchains, where most blockchains, what they do is they only reward the miners and the validators. They're the only nodes getting reward. But what about rewards for decentralization and scalability? In an attempt to solve the trilemma, Saito does this in an extremely unique way, and that's the problem it's solving. It's trying to solve the trilemma, and it is solving the trilemma actively as we speak, because it's using a unique consensus mechanism called proof of routing work, formerly known as Saito consensus. So essentially what it does is the nodes in the Saito network get rewarded for broadcasting and routing transactions. And the more nodes and it can route to transactions to, then essentially that encourages more scalability of the network because they get rewarded through proof of routing work points. And therefore, we get a more scalable network and a more decentralized network. This is also explained in the book. It also solves things like the free rider problem and the tragedy of the commons, which are two well-known economic problems you can read about. Okay, so it talks about the solution here. The rewards are through 50% of proof of routing work points and 50% through a golden ticket payment lottery. Now, this is all explained here. It's a golden ticket is a puzzle to be solved. 50% go to the golden ticket winner, 50% to the node that accumulated the most number of routing points. Okay. And we talk about the Saito network architecture, the proof of routing work architecture with a nice little example here explaining how it works. How it's resistant to 51% attacks completely removes the whole threat of a 51% attack, okay? Now, Saito has an approach to openness. We're not just talking about this decentralization buzzword. It wants to encourage a network that's open, not just pricing everyone out of the market because it's too expensive to mine or too expensive to stake. Unlike, for example, staking 32 ETH to become a validator in Ethereum. Saito does nothing like that. It's a completely open network. Anyone can join. The tokenomics we discuss and some final thoughts. Thanks, guys.